to the Council, to the Dutch Caribbean based in Curacao, Mr. Yan, the director of the company developing this product, Mr. Trey Wang. A special welcome to the honorable members of Parliament who are here, Member Franz Richardson and Dr. Anders Rudolph Samuel, the ministers who have joined us, Minister of Education, Sylvia Jacobs, our Minister of Finance, and our Minister of Vromi. Welcome. I also want to welcome all the visiting delegations who came from New York, from Canada, from Taiwan, from different locations to show the impact this product would have. It is not about the construction of a hotel. It is not about the construction of apartments. It's about establishing an opportunity for St. Martin to diversify and grow from here. I want to also recognize the presence of several prominent business people in St. Martin who support and recognize the importance of this project. Much has already been said, and at this point, actually, I may be repeating because practically all that could have been said has been said already. But I want to emphasize here that for years we have been crying about the St. Martin tourism product needs diversification. The St. Martin economy has slowed down. It is not growing. It is not moving forward. And therefore, this creates an opportunity. Whenever somewhere else opens up and opportunities are created for somewhere else, we are often the first to recognize the progress that another destination has made. I can remember several years ago when we touched down in Panama en route to a Parlatino meeting. A then colleague in Parliament said to me, "Wow, how impressed he is to see how Panama has developed and has grown to become a truly regional hub. The amount of traffic that moves in and out of Panama, the amount of goods and services that moves in and out of Panama was incredible. And when we research the growth that it has made, then we realize the kind of impact this can have on the growth of St. Martin. In terms of addressing Panama, when we joined Parlatino as Netherlands Antilles over 40 years ago, the headquarters for Parlatino was in Brazil. And there was one major fight, not a public fight, but a diplomatic fight, so to speak, when Parlatino decided to move their headquarters out of Brazil and move it to Panama. The developments that have taken place in Panama simply because the headquarters of Parlatino moved to Panama are just also incredible. And this is what such a project would do. It is not about airplanes touching down and about tourists coming to run on the beaches, enjoy St. Martin's nightlife, and return home. It is so much more. It is creating a true hub function for St. Martin, not just for business class passengers to travel on the established airlines and go to surrounding destinations to spend their week, to spend their weekend, or to jump on a yacht and sail the Caribbean. This is an opportunity where business people will come to display their business products, not only to St. Martin, but to the rest of the region. And just like every so often, when Panama has meetings and people and delegations fly in from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, Mexico, and the rest of Latin America, Central America, the Caribbean. So here too, we will have flights coming in whenever there is a business seminar, whenever there is a business expo, whenever there is something going on. And the product, the hotel, is just a tool in executing this policy, this project that will be carried out. The commitment that the group has made to ensure sustainability in the environment, to help protect the environment. It is interesting when we see the outcry, and I agree, you have to be concerned. But it's interesting when we walk in front of the medical center and we look at the drain and we see sometimes, and we smell for sure, the sewage, the smell of sewage drifting, coming down to the pond. And if left unattended for all these years and the years to come, that too will become an ecological and environmental disaster. While they are not necessarily located of it, it is very close to it. They recognize the importance of it and are committed to bringing about the needed improvement and changes. That's the commitment that they have made. Today, it is called the groundbreaking. I would rather refer to it as the kickoff. The kickoff of the project, as no construction will begin in the remainder part of this year. The negotiations and discussions about how to move forward with the local subcontractors that will be carrying out this project. The impression that some would want to create that a big boat or a big Dreamliner or whatever will drop off hundreds of Chinese workmen who will be working on the project, that is absolutely not so. But more so, I say, if we shift away from the idea that it is a hotel and we look at the business opportunities that it would bring, the message that was clear here this afternoon is that St. Martin, young professionals and entrepreneurs need to get prepared, need to prepare themselves, because when in the next 2.5 years that the opportunities begin, we don't want for our people to be left behind. It is one thing to say we have to benefit, but it's another to ensure that we benefit, that we become key stakeholders and key players here. We need to get prepared because, as the late Vance James Jr. said once in an election campaign, the prepared shall inherit the future. So this is an opportunity for our young people, for our young professionals who have been complaining, some of them not returning to St. Martin after they complete their education because there are not sufficient opportunities for them. There are endless services that can spin off. And if I can just talk, for instance, and it comes to my mind now, a few years ago, we had the U.S. Navy ships used to come here for rest and relaxation. And the entrepreneurial spirit of some of the people that realized that those crew members who needed to get off those vessels for rest and relaxation needed services. Some provided ad hoc gypsy services. Others set up there in the area of Diamond Casino a little market. Some were selling fish, some were selling straw hats, some were selling barbecue, some were selling. Opportunities have been created. Depending on which side of the equation you would in, you would say the gods are angry or these are showers of blessings that are coming. But at any rate, let us all embrace the positive side of this project. Let us all prepare ourselves, and let us all, government and the developers, take into consideration the protest of those who have protested in peace and silence on the internet or not. Whether it is because they truly want to or they're truly concerned, we need to pay attention to what the people of St. Martin are saying and expecting of this project. We have taken note of the commitments made, and I understood that later this week, not checks will be handed out, not the equipment will be handed out because they are not yet here. But in our discussions, Mr. Trey wanted to know how can they make an immediate contribution as soon as possible to the people of St. Martin, and in particular, looking at sustainable environment, sustainable development, and keeping into consideration also one of the areas in terms of sustainable energy. And there was not enough time for me to probably search the horizon of St. Martin to come up with things that they can contribute to. But you have heard their commitment to providing the Windward Islands Emergency Medical Services, the WIMS, a brand new, fully equipped ambulance. A brand new ambulance, because their ambulance is 16 years old and is literally sort of falling apart now. And the WIMS provide and has been providing training to all ambulance personnel, including those that operate the ambulances for government. They have been training the paramedics over the years, and I think this is a great gesture on their part and deserves another round of applause. They have also, seeing that government has already embarked on putting solar panels on the public schools. That project was kicked off by the minister several weeks ago, and they have further committed to contributing, I think it's a total of 4,000 solar panels for schools, and also in keeping with the intentions and policies of government to bringing relief to our senior citizens. 2,000 will go to schools and 2,000 solar panels will go for the senior citizens who qualify for such a contribution, which will lower the electricity consumption, or rather the electricity bill, and hopefully remove it completely depending on their location and their consumption. And for that too, we say a big thank you. Last but not least, they have also looking at the policies already started through the Ministry of Romi by distributing energy, not only energy efficient, but LED lights to different persons in our community. They will be contributing, I think it is believed, 10,000 LED bulbs. And one would say, so what? But for the individuals who will benefit from this, because I know I have converted all my lights to LED lights and my electricity bill has dropped considerably. And as part of this entire project as well, they will be contributing some 500 inverter air conditioners to the different schools on St. Martin to ensure that solar panels to generate electricity and inverter air conditioners to keep the schools cool at a rate of consumption that is some 60 to 70% less than conventional air conditioners. And to that too, we say thank you, Mr. Trey and your group. And lastly, but not least, in making their contributions, they have taken note of the struggles of the Charlotte Brookson Academy for the Performance Arts. And they know that government is working with them in ensuring an interim solution and then an interim solution again, which we hope will finally lead to a final solution for them. But they too wanted to partner in the interim solutions that government is seeking. And since the Charlotte Brookson Academy was using classes at the university, and they have to leave there by the end of October. They have committed to providing 200 new desks and chairs for the school, along with solar panels and air conditioners for the comfort of our students. So we say again, thank you, and thank you. In the first quarter of 2017, when this project truly kicks off in terms of the construction, there is a guarantee that all the work will be carried out by local subcontractors. Yes, there will be an international main contractor, like was the case, for instance, when Westin was built, but all work will be done by local subcontractors. All trucks bringing and carrying material, local contractors. All excavation will be done by local contractors. All heavy equipment will be owned by local contractors. And then we have 2 years, whether it's together with the NEPA, whether it's together with the university, to prepare our young people to take up job opportunities that will be there. And this morning at the forum, we were informed that the jobs will be well-paying jobs that will be offered at this facility. I want to thank all of you for your presence, and I want to again thank Mr. Trey for his vision and for selecting St. Martin. We sometimes beat up on ourselves, not knowing what our potentials are, but we sometimes have to wait until someone looking in from the outside to realize what opportunities we have because of our location and because of where we fit in to this entire development.
I mentioned this morning already that I was getting tired of trying to balance budgets. I wanted to move beyond that point. I wanted to move, instead of worrying about deficits in the budget, to a point where we can get surpluses. Because surpluses in the budget give you the tools to be able to do the things you need to do to improve people's lives. From that point of view, I'm elated. And when I announced this, I said St. Martin has hit the jackpot. Some people made some jokes about that, but I really meant that we hit the jackpot. We've got to offer sand, sea, and people. Those are our assets. We have no natural resources. We have nothing else that one can exploit other than our natural endowments. And in all of the world, or in the entire Caribbean, for reasons and motives that they came up with, St. Martin has been selected at a time when we are facing some economic challenges worldwide, challenges as far as our tourist industry is concerned, and someone came and says, I've got the solution for you. My solution is, I'm not coming to compete with other hotel properties here. I'm not coming to draw tourists simply for sea, sand. I am going to create a new industry on St. Martin. I'm going to make St. Martin the center of international trade activities that will guarantee St. Martin for years going forward. People come to the airport, getting taxis, transporting to a property built specially to display products, to encourage trade between China, the whole Caribbean, and Latin America. Now, if this is not a gift, an unselfish gift, that we're receiving, then I do not know what gifts are. I should also address that, and I recognize that things went somewhat sudden. It went sudden in some people's minds because they expected a project of this magnitude, that there would be months and months of negotiations, months and months of discussions, months and months of engineers and drawing plans. I forgot to mention that this property had already, since 2006, been earmarked for a project of this caliber, of this size. An apartment complex which went through all the rigors that you go through to get such a project approved for this location. All of that had been done, and our Chinese friends bought the property, engaged the same architect who had made that product, made some modifications to it, so basically the project was ready to go. But somebody forget to mention that background history, and that might have caused some confusion in people's minds in the community, which is understandable. But the basic steps that were necessary for us to be here today have been taken, were discussed with everyone involved before they were taken. This is a project that's not a National Alliance project. This is a project that is a project of everybody from St. Martin, because this project is going to benefit each and every one of us on St. Martin and will bring a lot of relief for a lot of economic pains that we've been suffering from year in, year out. We are turning the corner with this project, and I'm deeply, deeply appreciative to Mr. Trey, to his entire team for coming with this idea and for choosing St. Martin. Because when you mention that this project will also have an incubator, it is something that we've been seeking and searching for years, because business has not been our biggest strength. Entrepreneurship has not been our biggest strength. And here you come with your information system, with your technology, with your willingness to say, I want to make this an incubator center to create opportunities for local businesses, for local entrepreneurs, to make sure that they can benefit from the entire project that you're putting together in this way. And I think you deserve a big round of applause for that particular thing. Not only that, but I want to stress your commitment that the 400 direct jobs, and it's probably another 150 indirect jobs that this project is going to be creating for St. Martin, that the people necessary, and your call is correct to the people here, get ready, improve your skills, sharpen your skills, because they're the ones who you want to operate this hotel. Not only that, I think your commitment to also offer to train the people here to be able to take those positions in the hotel is something that could be an example to many other properties on this island. And for that too, sir, I want to congratulate you and thank you. We are on our way. Given the economic situation worldwide, given the meager opportunities that we have to move forward, given the jobs that need to be created every year to be able to put our young people to work, this project is a solution and an answer to many of our economic problems going forward. I want to thank Mr. Trey and his team again, and we look forward to working together with you. Where we can be helpful to your project, we will be, and we look forward to together making St. Martin a better place.
圣马丁有着良好的营商环境和地理位置，文化多元、开放包容。
St. Martin has a good business environment, geographical location, cultural diversity, and openness and inclusiveness.
这吸引着中国企业前来投资。
To attract Chinese enterprises to come and invest.
今天的仪式标志着中国的民营企业与圣马丁和属加勒比地区的友好合作有了个良好的开端。
Today's ceremony marks the good start of the friendship and cooperation between Chinese private enterprises and the Caribbean region.
我谨代表中国总领馆向合作的各方表示衷心的祝贺。
I would like to express my sincere congratulations to the cooperative parties on behalf of the Chinese Consulate General.
中国奉行互利共赢的开放方针，致力于构建人类利益命运共同体。
China pursues the principle of mutual benefit and open, committed to building a community of common destiny for the people.
提出了创新、协调、绿色、开放、共享的发展理念。
China proposes an innovative, coordinated, green, open, and shared development concept.
鼓励中国企业走出去，积极开展对外友好合作。
China also encourages Chinese enterprises to come out into the international market and actively carry out international cooperation.
根据企业自身的经营战略和当地的需求，按照国际和当地的法律进行商务活动。
According to their own business strategies and local needs, and in accordance with international law and local business activities.
加强合作方的沟通协商，注重环境保护，实现双赢，促进共同发展。
And strengthen communication and consultation and cooperation, focusing on environmental protection and achieve a win-win common shared development.
我希望并且相信，在合作各方的共同努力下，中加明珠项目将建成以后，将成为圣马丁的一道亮丽风景线。
And I hope and strongly believe that under the joint efforts of all parties, after the completion of the Pearl project, it will become a beautiful scenery line in St. Martin.
为当地提供更多的就业机会，和进一步改善当地的环境。
To provide more employment opportunities for local and provide local social and economic development.
造福人民，实现合作的双赢、共赢、多赢。
And achieve ecological benefit for the people as well as win-win cooperation for everyone.
Win-win, multiple win. Thank you. Embrace the St. Martin people.
尊敬的马林首相，尊敬的各位部长，
Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Minister of Finance
尊敬的张维新总领事，
and Honorable General Consul Mr. Zhang Wei-sin,
尊敬的各位嘉宾，各位伙伴，
dear guests, dear partners, and dear friends,
女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家下午好。
ladies and gentlemen, friends, good afternoon to everyone.
这个今天这个座位安排的太少了啊，没有给举牌子的这些朋友安排座位啊。
We apologize because we didn't prepare seats for people at the back. We're sorry about that.
首先，真诚的欢迎大家能够出席今天的奠基仪式。
First of all, please accept my sincere welcome to all of you attending today's groundbreaking ceremony.
我仅代表我们团队的全体成员，向大家对中嘉明珠项目的关注和支持表示最衷心的感谢。
On behalf of our team, I would like to express the highest respect to you for giving attention and support to the Pearl of China Caribbean project.
今天的奠基仪式非常的简单而质朴。
The groundbreaking ceremony today is simple and humble.
这正是我们这个团队的性格。
These are the characters of our team.
不追求虚伪的空谈，只在乎务实的行动。
We do not pursue empty talks. We only care about practical actions.
不追求表面的浮华，只在乎内在的品质。
We do not pursue any shallow beauty. We care more about inner quality.
今天的奠基仪式在我的朋友帕文先生的地块上举行。
Today, we hold the groundbreaking ceremony on the land belonging to our friend, Mr. Pavan.
这正是我们谨慎和负责的表现。
And this is because we are very cautious and responsible to our actions.
我们深知这里临近自然保护区，
We understand that the nature reserve area is nearby.
在没有想好如何保护这里，并让这里更加生态、更加美丽之前，我们不会破坏这里的一草一木。
We will not damage a single grass or tree before we decide how to protect it.
我们是带着美好的愿望来到圣马丁的。
We will contribute our part to make it more ecological and beautiful, and we bring a beautiful hope.
天人合一、和谐共生是中华民族的传统美德。
Harmony between man, nature, and coexistence between people is one of the traditional Chinese virtues.
我们从骨子里就知道如何尊重自然环境。
We naturally know how to respect the environment.
我们把绿色环保的生态产业当作我们的生命。
We treat green, environmental friendly eco-industry as our life.
我们秉持着华人企业家兼济天下的使命。
We uphold the Chinese entrepreneur's mission.
从内心就渴望提升圣马丁居民的生活品质。
And we aim to enhance the quality of life of the St. Martin people with our hearts.
我们是带着可持续发展的理念来到圣马丁的。
We have come to St. Martin with the concept and ideology of sustainable development.
我们深知经济发展对人民和政府的重要。
We understand how important the economic development is to the people and the government.
但是我们更深知，不生态、不环保、不顾及民生的发展有多么的可怕。
We also know how horrible the development would become if we are not eco and environmental friendly and ignoring the people's lives.
更难得的是，我们这个团队坚持可持续发展的理念，已经坚持了几十年。
More importantly, our team have been adhering to the sustainable development concept for many years.
我们决心通过我们的努力，既能促进圣马丁经济发展，
We are determined not only promote the economical development of St. Martin,
又能保护好圣马丁的生态环境，
but also protect the ecological environment.
既能保证把项目做好，又可以给圣马丁带来更多的就业机会。
We promise to do the project well and provide more job opportunities and bring happier life to the people of St. Martin.
也给圣马丁人民带来更美好的生活。
And bring happier life to people of St. Martin.
我们是带着科学的方案来到圣马丁的。
We are bringing scientific and practical solutions to St. Martin.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建设成生态产业的典范。
We are committed to make the Pearl project into a successful and key model for eco-development.
为圣马丁如何实现绿色发展提供解决方案。
Providing answers to how we can achieve sustainable development in St. Martin.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建成中国和加勒比地区贸易和投资的桥头堡。
We are committed to make the Pearl of the Caribbean, China, the key trade and investment hub between China and the Caribbean.
让更多物美价廉的商品和生态产业投资汇集圣马丁。
Bringing more affordable products as well as increasing the investments in the eco sector here.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建成中国和加勒比交流互动的中心。
We're committed to make this the key exchange center between China and the Caribbean.
促进两个遥远地区的信息沟通和民心相通。
Promoting the communication and partnership between the people from both ends of the world, China and the Caribbean.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建设成中国和加勒比创业创新孵化的中心。
We are also committed to make the Pearl project an innovation and entrepreneurship incubation center.
这里将成为圣马丁居民就业和创业的乐园。
We will make this project, this place, a place for St. Martin people for employment and entrepreneurship.
我们承诺，在这个项目上为圣马丁带来超过400个稳定的就业机会和100个创业机会。
I hereby pledge that we will create over 400 stable job opportunities and 100 opportunities for St. Martin people to start their own businesses.
我们致力于把中嘉明珠建成合作共赢的标志。
We are committed to make Pearl project a flagship for win-win-win cooperation.
我们愿与圣马丁企业和民众一道，把项目建设好、运营好。
We will work with the people and companies of St. Martin to construct this project and to operate this building when it completes.
而不是由中国人在这里唱独角戏。
This will not be a project solely directed by China.
我们致力于为圣马丁引进新能源产业、互联网产业。
We are committed to the introduction of renewable energy sector and the internet sector to make
让圣马丁人民的生活更省钱、更便捷。
to make living in St. Martin more affordable and more convenient.
我们将支持圣马丁的医疗健康和文化教育事业。
We will support St. Martin's healthcare and cultural education.
以切实的行动提升圣马丁人民的幸福指数。
We will increase the happiness and equality of life in St. Martin with practical solutions.
我宣布，我们将为圣马丁的急救中心捐赠救护车。
I declare that we will contribute a fully equipped ambulance to the Windward Island Emergency Medical Services.
为学校和养老院捐赠太阳能板、
We
节能
will
灯和空调。
And we will contribute solar panels, energy efficient light bulbs, and air conditioning to schools and houses of senior citizens.
为圣马丁的布鲁克森艺术学院捐赠桌椅。
And finally, we will contribute tables and chairs to Charlotte Brookson Academy for the Performance Arts.
近期以来，我们听到不少对于中嘉明珠的误解和非议。
Recently, we have heard that there have been some misunderstandings and rumors going around our project.
我们并没有特别的在意，也没有去正面的解释。
It has not affected us, and we have not defended ourselves directly.
因为我们坚信，我们是真正为圣马丁的可持续发展而努力。
Because we strongly believe that our project is truly contributing to the sustainable development of St. Martin.
我们并不是做一个房地产项目。
This is not a real estate project.
所以，中加明珠一定会成为圣马丁甚至加勒比地区最受欢迎的项目。
Therefore, the Pearl of Caribbean China will become the most popular project in the entire region.
我们坚信，一切为圣马丁的未来着想，为家人的未来着想，更为自己的未来着想的人们，一定会期待着这个项目尽快建成。
We strongly believe that the people who care about St. Martin, the people who care about their family, and the people who care about their future can't wait for this project to complete as soon as possible.
我也希望今天来到现场的，对我们这个项目依然有误解和非议的这些朋友们，
And I believe that the people who are here today with misunderstandings, the friends here today with misunderstandings,
放下你们的不解，放下你们的疑惑，真正的和我们拥抱在一起，加入到这个项目当中。
to let go of your misunderstandings, to let go of your doubts, and join us in this project.
因为只有这个项目才是真正为你们带来福祉的项目。
Because this project will truly bring you benefit.
大家如果有精力的话，不如去增加一点自己的能力，然后和我们一起共创这个项目美好的未来。
Let's change this energy we have to improve ourselves and build a good future together.
我承诺，今后的就业机会，更多的优先给予今天持不同意见者。
I pledge that future job opportunities will give priority to the people here that have misunderstandings with us.
我们也会把更多的创业机会留给你们。
And we will also reserve a lot of business, starting your opportunities to start your own business for the people of St. Martin.
但是我对你们的唯一希望就是你们能够尽快提高自己的就业和创业能力。
And my only hope for you, my only request for you is to quickly improve on your skills, your professional skills and entrepreneur skills.
而不是道听途说一些不准确的信息，然后做出不正确的行为。
And not listen to inaccurate information and only respond to the facts.
圣马丁人民善良、包容、热情、友好。
The people of St. Martin are kind, friendly, inclusive, and very passionate.
我希望你们能够让我更多的看到你们这样的品质。
I hope that I can get to experience more of this quality from St. Martin people.
圣马丁岛自然、美丽、宜居宜业。
The environment is beautiful with high quality living conditions and excellent business environment.
这正是我们选择圣马丁的根本原因。
And this is why we choose this place.
我们愿与圣马丁人民以及世界上一切有识之士成为朋友和伙伴。
We would like to become friends and partners to the people of St. Martin as well as insightful people from all over the world.
大家不分国度，不分民族，不分信仰，不分你我。
Regardless of race, country, nationality, religion,
形成一个和谐共生的命运共同体。
and build a harmonious community of common destiny together.
让我们携起手来，热爱圣马丁，发展圣马丁。
Let us come together hand in hand to love St. Martin and develop St. Martin.
让我们拥抱在一起，彼此关怀，彼此互助。
Let us care for each other, hand in hand, arms in arms.
让我们共同祝愿，圣马丁的未来一定会更加美好。
Let us come together and wish for a better future for St. Martin and a better future for all of us.
我们每一个人的明天也一定会更加美好。
The tomorrow for everyone will definitely be better.
最后，再次感谢为中加明珠付出不懈努力的各界朋友。
Lastly, I would like to thank our friends from all walks of life that have contributed greatly to this project.
再次感谢为项目顺利进行而废寝忘食的我的伙伴们。
And our partners who have committed their all to support this project.
再次感谢马苏，感谢 Robert， 感谢 Hans， 感谢 Cengiz。
Thank you, Mr. Masood. Thank you, Mr. Hans. Thank you, Mr. Roberto. And thank you, Mr. Cengiz.
也感谢今天到场的华人企业家们。
And I would also like to give my thanks to the group of Chinese entrepreneurs with us today.
是你们给了我信心和力量。
You are my source of confidence and strength.
是你们的真诚努力感动了上帝。
Your sincerity and efforts have touched God.
再次谢谢大家。
Thank you, everyone.